and it'll be a battle of the announcers. But first, to look at the tail of the tape. There you see it. The height advantage to Carbajal, 4 inches. The weight, identical. The reach, very similar. But it'll be the height advantage that has been the advantage of Carbajal through the years.
All right, we've already been through the instruction in the dressing room one time. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Let's get it on.
Oh, we had the battle of the ring announcers. Now we get ready for the unification of the IBF and WBC Junior Flyweight title belts. Michael Carbajal, the little hands of the stone, against Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez. This is round 1. We are scheduled for 12 here at the Las Vegas Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Carbajal in his standard white trunks trimmed in white red, and Chiquita Gonzalez with his standard the gold trunks with Chiquita emblazoned in black across the front. The keys to victory certainly for Gonzalez: stay inside, fight inside a phone booth. Just the opposite for Carbajal: stay away, dance, and win on points. Although he showed his knockout power last December against Robinson Cuesta.
Get up that neck.
Round 1 here. Mills Lane is the referee, scheduled for 12. Kevin McKay bringing you the exciting action worldwide here on Pay-Per-View Boxing. Hope you're enjoying it. We've had a great night of fights, and this is the main event. Round 1 just underway. Carbajal from Phoenix, Arizona, won the silver medal at the Seoul Olympic Games. And it is Gonzalez who comes out and unleashes a couple of rights to the head of Carbajal as he backs him up into the ropes. Carbajal says he'd like to go toe-to-toe with him. The question is, can he? Gonzalez, plain and simple, he's a machine. Fights with power and punch, and he just keeps coming. His only loss came 2.5 years ago, the result of a headbutt as Carbajal scores with the right in tight. The fans come to life here, 7,000 packed inside the Hilton Convention Center here in Las Vegas as they go toe-to-toe, and as Mills Lane said, let's get busy. Very unorthodox. Gonzalez, he can fight either way, and a big left roundhouse left by Carbajal scores to the head. He scores a right to the chin as Gonzalez comes back to the body. Both fighters exchanging in the middle of the ring, going toe-to-toe. Little shoe shine by Carbajal, who scores with a right jab. Carbajal again scores as he backs up Gonzalez here in the first round, and Gonzalez backs Carbajal up with a left across the ring. And now Gonzalez works Carbajal into the corner. Very exciting round 1 here, final 30 seconds. Scheduled for 12, junior flyweight unification of the WBC and IBF belts on the line. And the fans come to life here as the faces reddened of Chiquita Gonzalez already here. Just keeps coming. He's like the Energizer Bunny. It just never stops. He just keeps coming and throwing punches all the way as he scores with a right and then follows up with a combination left. Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez, and as they both exchange punches, the end of round 1. Although our scoring has Carbajal ahead on points. He won the round. Michael Carbajal, round 2 just underway here. Michael Carbajal scoring more in round 1. A classic battle here. You see it was very close though, very close. In our CompuBox, could have gone either way. Carbajal leans in with a big right, and Gonzalez keeps coming at him. Great boxing action brought to you by the Forum, top ranked here at the Hilton Center in Las Vegas. Classic confrontation. They've been waiting for this fight for 2.5 years. The talk had already started 2.5 years ago. It was extended when Gonzalez lost his belt to Pasqua, but he has since regained it and he is 11-1 in title defenses. But again, he is backed up and circled by Carvajal here in round 2. Carvajal complained of low blows in his corner after round 1. But at 5'1", Carvajal Gonzalez doesn't have much else to throw. And Carvajal backing up, continues to throw and score as he backs up along the ropes. A lot of punches being thrown by Gonzalez, and now Mills Lane says you got to keep him up. So perhaps we did have a low blow there. Michael Carvajal, the little hands of stone against Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez. Gonzalez in yellow, Carvajal in white. Round 2, scheduled for 12. Kevin McCabe bringing you the action. Hope you're enjoying it as Carvajal lands a right to the head of Gonzalez. Gonzalez follows up with a left as they cross across the ring. And now he scores another left to the head of Carvajal. He backs Carvajal with another left against the rope. And Gonzalez seems to have the power and be in control here in round 2. Carvajal rocked by a couple of strong lefts along the rope as they move to the center of the ring. And now he scores with a right here. Follows up with a combination that just misses. Gonzalez working the body, and now he sets Carvajal down in the second round. Knocks him to the ground. Carvajal signals to his corner Danny that he's okay. He'll get the standing 8 count from Mills Lane. First time Carvajal has been on his back as a pro, and they're ready to go. Gonzalez moves in for the kill. Humberto Gonzalez sensing the kill here in round 2. Final seconds. Carvajal looking for the bell. Carvajal trying to stay alive. First time he's been on his back as a professional, and the bell sounds. And now Carvajal with a little facial expression to end round 2. Danny Carvajal asking what happened. And Michael said he walked into one. Let's listen in to Carvajal's corner.
I know, I trust him. I trust him. Mira. Boxéalo, Michael. Tiene que boxearlo cuando está adentro. Que quiere dar abajo. Cortito. He's got a big old face right there, okay? That was just a flash. That was a flash, okay? Because you responded good, all right? How are you?
A look back at the knockdown here in round 2. He set him up with the right, followed with the quick left through the closed gloves. Carvajal didn't get him closed in time. You see the fake right, and then left, and he sits him down. For the first time in his career, Michael Carvajal has felt the canvas against his back. 27-0. Carvajal sensing he may be in trouble here. As we listen in with his brother Danny, he says, hit him with the uppercut, he has a big face. This is round 3, scheduled for 12. Humberto Gonzalez, Chiquita in yellow. Michael Carvajal, the little hands of stone in white. Carvajal has gone down once in round 2. And now Mills Lane warns of a low blow to Chiquita Gonzalez as Carvajal tries to fight inside a phone booth. Carvajal's right arm with a little bit of blood showing, perhaps opened up as he hit the canvas. The canvas is just that, a rough canvas, and can often tear the skin a little bit. And Carvajal, again, wants to fight him in a phone booth. Inside they go. And he lands a right to the head, but it doesn't really seem to faze Gonzalez. Chiquita Gonzalez, he seems to be able to take everything Carvajal throws. Carvajal with another combination and another right to the head. He scores again, but it doesn't seem to faze the Energizer Bunny, Chiquita Gonzalez. He just keeps coming. Oh, and a left to the face of Chiquita Gonzalez. Carvajal comes back big here in round 3. Scoring at will here in the 3rd round inside the phone booth. I'm so surprised to see him fighting like this, and yet it's working here in round 3 as he scores again to the head. The crowd coming to life here. 7,000 cheering Carvajal, cheering Mexico for Humberto Gonzalez. And a big left to the jaw of Humberto Gonzalez as Carvajal has come back here in round 3. Michael Carvajal and Chiquita Gonzalez. Carvajal seems to be scoring here in round 3. Fighting more of his fight here. Cut on the chin in round 2. He felt the canvas to his back. And now it looks like Gonzalez's eye is swollen a little bit. As another right lands to the left eye. And like a shark, here comes Carvajal. He sees the eye closing as he backs into the corner. Here comes Gonzalez. A minute remaining here in round 3 as Carvajal tries to line him up. Carvajal scoring, and Gonzalez comes right back with a big right to the head. A great wild fight here. You got it all on pay-per-view worldwide. Oh my. They go toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring. A little low there by Gonzalez, and he's been low most of the night. Except for the one that caught Carvajal on the chin and sent him to the canvas in round 2. And now he caught Carvajal again as he backs him up across the ring. He scores again, and it looked like Carvajal was in trouble, and yet he came back. Carvajal focused in the corner, looking for the kill, and yet it's Gonzalez stepping in and throwing. Oh, what a wild fight here. Stalking each other in the middle of the ring. Gonzalez bloodied a bit in his face as he takes a shot to the nose, but he comes back, working the head of Carvajal with a big shoe shine. Chiquita Gonzalez rallies in round 3, and oh my, have we got a fight brewing here in Las Vegas. Oh. Well, a big cut opened up over the left eye of Chiquita Gonzalez. They applied the coagulants, a little Vaseline, and it appears to be all right, but there was bleeding there in round 3. Gonzalez, he knocked Carvajal to the canvas in round 2, and yet he has come back here strong. Carvajal in round 3, and here we go, round 4, scheduled for 12, and Chiquita Gonzalez comes out firing. You see the CompuScore as Carvajal, despite being knocked down, has rallied to come back in round 3. Oh, what a great fight here. Carvajal and Chiquita Gonzalez. You see it, white and yellow. And now, a warning by Mills Lane to Chiquita Gonzalez for another low blow. And certainly that's got to hurt his concentration. That's been his game plan, is to go to the body. He is a puncher. He is a boxer. And Carvajal, certainly the precisionist. Got in trouble in round 2, was knocked to the canvas, got right back up, and scores a right to the chin there of Gonzalez, and another right to the face as they exchange in the center of the lane. Both fighters exchanging. Another big overhead right by Carvajal as they exchange toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. I'm real surprised to see Carvajal taking the punches as he backs up into the rope. He steps inside the phone booth with Gonzalez, and that's just what he can't afford to do as the blood comes from the left eye of Chiquita Gonzalez. Carvajal opened it up in round 2, but it is Gonzalez scoring here in round 4. They have just gone toe-to-toe for 4 solid rounds of boxing here. The unification of the IBF WBC junior flyweight belts on the line here. Guaranteed $350,000 to Carvajal. Guaranteed $300,000 to Chiquita Gonzalez. More on the line with pay-per-view. They don't care. They want the belt. That's what it's all about. They've been waiting for this for 2 years. Waiting too long for this one. Carvajal, the precisionist, silver medalist in Seoul. 1988, still trains in his backyard in Phoenix, Arizona, the famed 9th Street Gym. Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez, Mexico City. Fighting out of the 4, now he lands a big left to the head of Carvajal as he backs him up across the ring. Going toe-to-toe, they continue to exchange. Blood all down the left side of the body of Humberto Gonzalez, and a big right to the chin of Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez. This was everything it was expected to be. Carvajal landing a combination, and then it's Gonzalez backing him up once again. Oh my, final seconds of round 4. Carvajal once says he can go toe-to-toe with him, and he has shown that he can. Gonzalez giving Carvajal everything he's ever had as he backs him up once again into the ropes. Off balance, Carvajal. A big right by Gonzalez at the end of the bell comes, and again Carvajal lands after the bell. Oh, we have had great fighting here tonight. Danny Carvajal says, give one out yourself, that referee Mills Lane isn't taking care of you. Watch for that here as we head for round 5. Scheduled for 12. Boy, it's been great all the way as Gonzalez comes right out and goes right back to work. Inside the phone booth, he moves Carvajal back into the ropes, and he sends him to the canvas again. And he has really hurt Carvajal this time. He has really hurt him this time. Michael turns to his corner and says, I'm all right.
7, 8.
And he tells Mills Lane, I'm all right. Here comes Gonzalez. sensing the kill. He lands again. Carvajal looks hurt. Carvajal down for the second time in this fight. Gonzalez has really got him in trouble. Landing right to the head. Carvajal trying to throw at them. Trying to go toe-to-toe with him. Michael Carvajal in for the fight of his life, and Gonzalez is giving him everything. WBC champion Humberto Gonzalez on a mission. Poised and focused. Carvajal has rallied back from being down in the second round. He was knocked down here in the 5th round. The chance of Mexico come to life here at the Las Vegas Hilton. Carvajal wailing away, and he calls. There's the low blow. You knew it was coming, and now they both try to go low. Now, oh my, this has been everything that you expected. What a wild ride we're on tonight. Carvajal backing Gonzalez against the ropes in a phone booth. He thinks he can go toe-to-toe with him, and already he's been sat down twice tonight. Gonzalez with superior power. Carvajal trying to hang with him here in round 5. He's already gone down twice, and he doesn't seem to be able to hurt Gonzalez with his inside game. Scores the right as they back up. And he scores the right again, but it is all Gonzalez here in round 5. Chiquita Gonzalez, the pride of Mexico City. Michael Carvajal, toe-to-toe. Oh, and a combination of punches there landed by Carvajal, and he moves to cover up. The left eye of Gonzalez nearly closed now, swelling from that cut over it as Carvajal backs him up. Carvajal may have dug himself a hole, though, as going down twice in this fight. Said he was all right, but certainly has to be hurt from both those knockdowns. Gonzalez scoring at will here. And he scores again as he backs Carvajal up across the ring. End of round 5 coming up here, final seconds. It has been all Chiquita Gonzalez. Carvajal looks tired, he looks hurt here as they come to the end of round. The crowd loves it here at the Forum. You gotta be loving it where you're watching. Let's listen in to Danny Carvajal.
How you feel, man? Huh?
A look back you'll see as they came out to start round 5. Gonzalez caught him once with the right, followed with the left, and then sent him to the canvas again, into the ropes, sprawling with yet another right. 2 solid rights back-to-back that sent Carvajal down for the 2nd time in his career. He signaled to the corner that he was okay, but really had trouble recuperating in that round, and finds himself way down on points as we head for round 6. The cut over the left eye of Gonzalez doesn't seem to be bothering him. Chiquita Gonzalez lost only once in his career as a result of a headbutt. Runs out to meet Carvajal as we start round 6. Loving this one as Gonzalez goes right to work. Looks strong as he did to start round 1, and you can see on the CompuPunch he is taking control of this fight. Carvajal looked impressive in the 3rd, 4th round, but it has been Chiquita Gonzalez here. Chiquita Gonzalez knocking Carvajal to the canvas in round 2 and again in round 5. You've seen him fight plenty of times before. You know Carvajal's in white. You know Chiquita Gonzalez in gold. This is why you paid for pay-per-view. This is why you tune in worldwide to see great boxing, courtesy of Top Rank, Bob Arum, and the Forum Boxing Incorporated. You got it here. Kevin McKay bringing it all to you. Hope you're enjoying it. Sit back with an ice cold Budweiser and watch Chiquita Gonzalez go to work here in round 6. He really seems unfazed. He has been strong throughout, and again he supplies a combination of punches as he backs Carvajal into the ropes. The 2 going toe-to-toe. The 2 in the middle of the ring. A wild fight all the way. Scheduled for 12. We're in the 6th. Carvajal steps back in the phone booth. It hasn't been very friendly to him. He's gotten a couple of wrong numbers in there. Sent to the canvas in the second round, again in the fifth. And yet he wants to dial it up again. His short jab isn't really working inside. And there he tries to counter, but it doesn't really seem to slow down Gonzalez. He backs him up a little, and as Gonzalez comes back again, he scores. Not a whole lot of movement from either fighter at this point. They stand toe-to-toe across the Budweiser, and here comes Gonzalez with a couple of big right hands as he backs up Carvajal across the ring. We're in the final minute, round number 6. This has been the long-awaited fight. Both fighters wanting this one. The biggest payday ever for a pair of little men. Putting little men on the map here in the world. Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez has seemed to have his way. Big jab by Carvajal, but it really has been ineffective so far. Again, he scores to the face of Gonzalez. And really, that's what he should have been doing all along. Working the jab and scoring from outside. And now here comes Gonzalez as he works his way back inside the phone booth with a bunch of big right hands, and he scores again with a right. Backs Carvajal into the ropes, and he has rocked him once again. It is all Chiquita Gonzalez, and the bell sounds to end round number 6. It is all Chiquita Gonzalez. He looks fine, and yet he appears to be behind on my scoring book. I've got him behind 58-54 as we head for round 7. As they come out to go here and go toe-to-toe. Round 7 scheduled for 12. It has been an all-out war. They called it La Explosion, and here's why. Toe-to-toe action throughout. We've had great boxing all night long. Jorge Paez with a knockout. Jorge Gonzalez with a knockout. And just moments ago, Oscar De La Hoya went to 5-0. But this is the main event, and you can see why. Gonzalez backing Carvajal into the ropes. He continues to score at will. Fans here cheering Mexico, Mexico for Chiquita Gonzalez. Be interesting to see how our judges have it scored in this fight. Jerry Roth from Las Vegas, John Stewart from New Jersey, and Omar Mindun from Mexico. If you're watching around the world, you know in the United States, the scoring is varied. They're looking for scoring rather than total punches. And again, the fans come to life here at the Las Vegas Hilton Center. I hope you're enjoying this one, because this is what it's all about as Carvajal tries to put together a combination. Again, he scores with the left and he backs up Gonzalez into the ropes. He's got him hurt here in round 7. Carvajal has come all the way back. He's got Gonzalez hurt as he slipped across the ring. The legs weakening underneath him with over a minute to go here in round 7. Carvajal has Gonzalez hurt. Carvajal down twice in this fight has come all the way back. Scoring a big left hand to the chin of Chiquita Gonzalez. Oh my. Oh my. Again, they go toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. And Carvajal with another combination. Another combination. He rocks the WBC champ. The IBF champ in control here in round 7. His combination working. He tries to finish with a big left. And just misses. Carvajal inside the phone booth. It hasn't been kind. And now the chance of Michael. Michael. Boy, what a war. What a war. Unbelievable. Carvajal rocking Gonzalez, and he can't put him away here in the 7th round, final 20 seconds. Again he scores, and another big right to the head. Another left, and he's got Gonzalez hurt, and he's down. He's got Gonzalez down. And he can't be saved by the bell. Carvajal thinks he's got it won. It appears he's got it won. He can't be saved by the bell. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Michael Carvajal came all the way back to knock him out in the 7th round. He is the unified WBC and IBF champion, Michael Carvajal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! The 7th round knockout! Gonzalez being escorted off! Oh, baby! You have seen a war! 2 times Michael knocked to the canvas, he responds, he comes back and knocks Gonzalez out here in the 7th round at the Las Vegas Hilton. Bob Arum hugging him. Chiquita Gonzalez, the left eye nearly closed. He appears to be all right. This has been a wild ride. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Another look back, round 7, Carvajal unleashes a combination that sends Gonzalez to the canvas. Here it is, they go head to head, the big right he scores, a big right, the follow-up, and then a right to the head, and then the left just knocks Gonzalez off his feet, a right followed up with a big left, and this was over. There's the right, really hurt Gonzalez as he tried to follow up, and then here's the left. Michael Carvajal scoring a 7th round knockout. Surprising, he came all the way back. He was knocked down twice in the fight. What an amazing fight. What an amazing show of courage here as the two embrace in the ring. This has been an unbelievable fight. It is one of the best fights I have ever seen or been able to be associated with. I hope you're enjoying this around the world. They too are champions. There's easy reason to see why each was a champion. And now, the final decision from Jimmy Lennon.
Time, 2 minutes, 59 seconds in round number 7. The winner by way of knockout, the new WBC and IBF Unified Light Flyweight Champion of the World, Las Manitos de Piedra, Michael Carvajal.
Michael Carvajal, a jubilant Michael Carvajal. It was an incredible performance. I got to ask you first, how hurt were you in the 5th, and did you think you might not be able to make it through?
No, I always thought I made it through. When Danny told me in the corner, "Are you all right, Mike?" I said, "Yeah, I'm all right, man. I could take a punch." You know, he knocked me down. That's the first time I ever been down. I was down twice. I knew I was at all times. I think the second knockdown, I was a little hurt more than the first. But hey, I came on and hey, I knew I was going to come out. I was telling Danny in the corner, "Don't worry about it, Danny. Just relax. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm bad, man. Look."
It was a great performance. Let me ask you a question. Were you a little surprised at his hand speed and his combinations early? They were better than I think maybe even anyone would have anticipated.
Oh yes, he was a little quicker than I thought. But you know, I kind of fought on the inside. Which Danny told me to box, but I knew I felt stronger than he was.
Yeah, you guys changed your strategy, and we heard you talking about it, because on the outside, as a lefty, you were having trouble, but then you went on the inside, and the uppercut was the key weapon.
Yes, it was. You know, I was trying to work the body, but he was so short. I couldn't get my good body shots in. But after I landed that uppercut and I seen him lay down, I said, he don't got no heart. He ain't going to get up.
Well, he's got heart. He's got some heart, but he didn't have it there.
From all the other punches, but I knew one time I knocked him down, he wouldn't get back up.
Let's take a look at the left hook you hit him with was perfect.
It should have been 2 knockdowns.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
the way he fell down, I knew he wasn't going to get up.
And
all my opponents fall like that. You know, I got some power there. Hey,
this is the
them
kind
right
of
hands were killing him.
Man.
Now you were able to hit him with the right a lot during the course of the fight. That's what created the cut. But did you always feel the left hook would be the punch that would knock him down?
I knew if I landed a good solid punch, I was going to get him, but I didn't think he could take a punch that much. And I give him credit because he did take a punch more than I thought he did.
Yeah, it was.
He would.
Well, I'll tell you what. You hit him with some big shots, Michael. And also, I think when you were laying on the ropes, you were hit with probably more shots than you wanted to be, huh?
Yeah, I was. But I fought strong in there. I fought stronger than he was. Everybody said he's stronger than you. He's stronger. But I knew in myself that, man, I'm a strong guy. I'm like Bruce Lee. Look at me.
Well, let me get your brother Danny in here. He says not to worry. Were you worried in the corner?
Well, you know, at the second knockdown, because he looked hurt.
And he was.
Yeah. But the first one, when I saw him, he jumped up real quick, and he looked at me and he went, "I'm all right," and I could see his eyes clear. So when he came back, I said, "Look, don't stay right there because that's all he's trying to do. Every time that you land a good combo, he'll come at you. So after you land the combo, give him a little movement and he won't touch shit."
This is going to sound like maybe an odd question. Are you extra proud of your brother right now?
Extra proud. God couldn't have gave us a better brother or a better parent. God will put this guy in a total package.
Congratulations.
I want to say something.
Right,
I want to thank Philip Pippins for, he's a massage therapist, and I had a stiff neck earlier in the week, and without him, I couldn't make it through this fight. And I like to, and it's a revenge for my sparring partner, Ray Conejito Hernandez. And also, I'd like to thank Dr. Hernandez for recommending me to Philip Pippins. Thanks a lot, Philip. I couldn't do it without you.
Special effort. Congratulations, Michael. Now let's go to the loser, but boy, not a loser in many ways, Chiquita Gonzalez.
Okay, thank you, Al. Tom, I want to ask Chiquita, going into the sixth round, did he think the fight was over because he had Michael Carbajal very, very hurt? And when did he feel like he was losing this fight? Chiquita, primeramente te quiero preguntar, en el quinto round, cuando tenías a Michael Carbajal bien lastimado y que no sabía dónde estaba, ¿qué pensaste tú en el sexto que salió para el sexto tirando golpes?
No, lo que pasa es que yo ya pensaba que era mi gran triunfo, y decir así, pero ni de qué poner mala pelea, sino que me agarró, y ni modo, iba yo ganando, pero me agarró. No sé cómo pasó, pero me agarró.
I'm going to ask him if the eye affected him because of the cut and the swellingness. ¿No te afectó el ojo, la cortada y lo hinchado del ojo?
No, nada de eso. Lo que pasa es que me agarró. Yo estaba bien y yo iba a tirar golpes, yo lo había tirado y todo, y que esa pelea es mía, pero me agarró y ni modo.
I want to ask him now, how far does he think Michael Carbajal can go? Quiero preguntar, ¿qué tan lejos crees tú que puede ir Michael Carbajal de campeón?
No, lo que pasa es que pues no hay nada aquí escrito y todo puede suceder. Yo perdí ahora y ni modo, yo seguiría adelante en busca de otro chance.
Well, he said that he said there's nothing right now in that division, so Michael can go a long ways. And I'm going to ask him now, what's next for him? Ahora qué sigue para ti, Chiquita, en tu carrera.
Lo que pasa es que ya estaba visto, gane o pierda, y era el campeonato mundial mosca, pero perdí y ni modo. Hubiera ganado, hubiera sido mejor, pero ahora tengo que hacer méritos para el título mundial mosca.
Okay, he said that he's going to now move up to the flyweight division. It would have been much better if he'd have won the fight, but he didn't, and so on, c'est la vie, but he's going to move up to the flyweight division. Felicidades, mano, una pelea muy grande y no tienes nada que...
Gracias.
Let's go back to ringside to Tom Kelly.
Gracias, muy bien.